225, 225, 225, 25, 25, 225, 225, 225.
Welcome back. So I have been receiving requests about a certain topic on how to implement nutrition habits that could help you enjoy those delicious delicacies, but without sacrificing your physique little at all or very minimal, if that. So listen, first, if you're having issues with this and you do need some help because you need the proper guidance, I am a certified personal trainer and a fitness nutrition specialist. You can head over to the website www.thatguyhealth.com and you can pick one of my plans, period, for you. $40 a month, get you an app, many other amenities, contact with me, goal and macro orientation, as well as evaluation and observing. And then also you get protocols, workouts, workout videos, a lot of things that can help you on your way to a better nutrition and physique life. But let's get to this topic right here, because you saw the thumbnail, cookies, ice cream, but yet a flat belly. How does this happen? It's not very difficult when I say it, but it's a bit more difficult when trying to do it. And that usually is the case with most fitness and nutrition goals. There takes a lot of action, less talking. And a lot of people are used to talking more and acting less. And with that being the case, you will never be able to maintain said physique while indulging or overindulging in those delicious desserts or food. It doesn't have to be cake, candy. It could be food like fatty foods, breads with high carbs, pizzas, fat and carbs, burgers, depending on what you put on it, fat, carbs, and protein, right? So we're trying to find that medium. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that I do to try to keep my physique. Now, this is my off competition physique in a form or physique form where I can minimize fat growth, but I also am able to maintain a 6-pack, a flat stomach, without getting that bulge, without getting fatty lumps and cellulite collecting everywhere. And as you get older, that gets harder. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to implement certain desserts that I like to have, and I'm going to stick to those. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to overindulge on various amount of things like having cookies, cake, ice cream, and candy just mixed in there. That's no control. You have to implement control tactics, right? So I usually pick cookies and or ice cream, and those 2 are usually it. If I'm going to swap those out one week, then one of them has to drop off. So if I do want to put cake in there, then I have to drop the ice cream off or the cookies off, and then I also will only have that. So now I have 2 or 3 things that I will go to instead of just a plethora of things that you're just going to reach and grab anything you see. When you're at work, you're going to get in the candy bowl. When you go out to restaurants, you're going to order whatever you want for dessert, whether it be cheesecake, cake. You leave there, go somewhere else. Next thing you know, you're having something else. You have to implement said list of things that you will eat. That way you get pretty much trained on those things, and other things you really don't want too much because you already have something that will satisfy you, right? The next thing is I'm going to implement said weekly control. What do I mean by weekly control? I'm going to set a time where I can have these snacks throughout the week. And this is one of the most important keys to this, all right, is I'm not eating it all week. I'm not eating it 7 days a week. I'm not eating it 6 days a week. I'm going to pick, depending on your body type. Now, that is very important, depending on your personal body type. And that's something that I can help you with an evaluation and try to help you decide if you can do that or you can't. We have to do something a little bit more different for you. That's why it's personal to you, because everybody's not the same. So what I'm going to do is, starting Monday through Friday, I'll eat clean. What I mean by eat clean? Well, I'm not going to have those snacks, all right? I'm also going to log my meals and make sure I stay at a certain macro and calorie intake every day to maintain said weight. Then on the weekends, I'm going to have what I would like to have with a bit of control. I'll have my snacks implemented in, but as far as the food portion, I'm going to keep that pretty much the same as it was throughout the week, all right? So even when I'm being a little loose, there's some control there, all right? You need to have that. If I don't do that, then maybe I feel like Wednesday I can have a snack, then Saturday and Sunday. So then I might split that up. It just depends on the amount of work I've done, which leads me into the 3rd tip, all right? You have to work out. To some degree, you have to work out, all right? Now, you don't have to go into the gym, lift 350 pounds, lift 225, even though my shirt says 225, you don't have to do that, okay? What I mean by that, you have to go ahead with the food that you're intaking. You need to have those expenditures going over that. You need to be in a deficit, a good deficit, all right? So you need to be tracking those meals so you can see what your daily caloric use is, what your caloric intake is, and if you're in a deficit, then technically you should lose. You want to maintain that deficit. So let's go, and I'll give you a fourth extra tip that a lot of you do to yourself, and you throw yourself into a tailspin. You stress yourself. Well, when you stress, cortisol levels raise. And when you stress, your mind wants to eat. And people that are big stress eaters, it's going to be horrible for you to do that. Don't stress. Try not to stress as much. Try to alleviate that stress. Try not to associate those snacks with stressful moments. Okay, because when you get stressed and you've attached that to a snack, now you're going to really want to eat those snacks every time you get stressed. All right, so there's an extra tip for you. Try these things out. Let me know how it works for you. If you want to know other tips about things that you can or can't do, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I'll try to go back and read those and answer those, and I might even create a video off that. If you do want that help and that extra guidance to get you to your fitness goals, as I have helped many, then you can go to the website www.thatguyhealth.com, reach out to me via email or via the notes, and then I'll get with you. All right, so I really hope everybody's doing well, and like I always say, be safe, let's build together, and peace.